Here's a case we've been following all week. The state now resting its case this morning in the murder trial of the Florida woman known as the Hiccup Girl. Let's bring in our legal panel. Fred Teesey joins us, former federal prosecutor. Brian Silber is a criminal defense attorney. You know, Brian, what's interesting is she also confessed to planning this robbery to a detective, but the defense has a very interesting take on this that might avoid the felony murder. And that is, wait a minute, yeah, there was a robbery that was planned, but the victim was killed not during the robbery, but during sort of a sex act that had gone wrong. And there's some evidence of that.
The tape is absolutely admissible, but it does not make the case for the prosecution, because in that tape, the only thing she admits is that she, quote, set the whole thing up. And the question is, what did she set up? That has to be tied up later on when the detectives claim that she admitted during a detective interview that this was about a robbery. And my question is, as a defense lawyer, was that a recorded interview? Because if it wasn't, it's the detective's word against her word. And she can always come back and say, now that the defense case is coming on, that this was about a 19-year-old kid setting up a pot deal. And if that's what the jury believes, they'll have greater sympathy on her than if this was about a robbery.
What about that, Fred? Because after all, she's been diagnosed as schizophrenic, or at least the defense attorneys claim that. Could all of that have diminished her capacity to understand what was going on in that detective interview?
The short answer to your question is no. And unfortunately for the Hiccup Girl, she doesn't have Brian defending her. She has somebody else. But at the end of the day, you have to remember this, Greg. Ultimately, she knows right from wrong.
Her IQ and her mental state, Brian, how do you see that evolving to her benefit, if at all, maybe during the punishment phase if she's convicted?
I agree. At this point in the case, it absolutely would be a sentencing issue. But as a defense lawyer, again, if I was representing her, I would have challenged the Miranda warnings.
Go ahead.
Right. You know, thank you, Fred. I appreciate the compliment. You know, but if she does not have the mental capacity to waive her Miranda rights and talk to these cops without an attorney present, then those statements can't come in. And that should have been done before trial.
But the prison ones do come in, so that Miranda doesn't matter.
I agree
on
with
the prison
that.
sentences.
I agree.
Yeah, and therein is the rub. All right, Fred Teesey and Brian Silber.
Thanks,
gentlemen, thanks so much.